Mm. All right. Good morning. Uh, yeah, comms is real. All right, comms is real. Okay, 10-7 Neko Asashi. Okay, Neko with a nice back-to-back. 5 at the moment. Asashi down stacking. The J is not ideal. And Neko continues with the back-to-back. I'll get 8 hat broke, unfortunately. Okay, Asashi 13 spike. Now Asashi started their back-to-back. And Neko, okay, triple. And we are neutral. Neko with the board, 11 spikes, Asashi we're in trouble, and that will be game. All right. Cuffed as comms as I just got back from school, and yeah. But there are comms nonetheless, so that is very cool. Okay, next match we have Ellie and Epidesu. Oh. Okay, Ellie, the top 56 player. And Epidesu, okay, top 160. So both 24-9K players. Though Ellie with a 138 APM, 3 PPS, Epidesu 108 APM, 256 PS. So yeah, stats are in favor of Ellie, but maybe Epidesu will make it an interesting match. Okay, so no warm-up here. And we will be starting shortly. I'm just going to open Steam and see the chat. Oh, my microphone. Okay. Is it good now? Or okay, thank you. Nice. That's very good. Okay. Ellie with some troubles at the start seems to downstack it very cleanly. Meanwhile, Epidesu with a hole now, making a very nice clear. And Ellie starting the back-to-back. 14 spike, Epidesu leaving it through. Oh, Ellie with some misdrops there. And yeah, Epidesu with a 17 spike taking the first round. Very cool. Okay. That's an opener, I guess. Okay, Epidesu. 6-3 stack with some T-spins. Very nice. Ellie with a clean down stack. Oh, color clear. Sadly, 2 lines. Unlucky. Okay. Ellie 10 spike, very nice. And another 13. Epidesu at the top. That make a clean down stack. Gets the 15 spike. Ellie now still with the back-to-back. Now got to 10 and takes the round. Okay. 8 TKI from both. Epi tanking the first TSD. Okay. Ooh, the OPs. Not ideal, but still. Ellie is making it work. Starting the back-to-back chain again. Epidesu 13. And Ellie, ooh, that was a stack. Okay, Epidesu taking the lead again. Okay. Ooh, Ellie misdropping some S pieces. Okay. But back-to-back is back-to-backing right now. Ooh. No T-spin triples there for Ellie, but still making it work somehow. Okay. Epidesu 9-0 stacking, and Ellie still with the back-to-back. Now back-to-back 7. Make it 8, make it 9. Epidesu with Stone Troubles with the spike, but very nice cancel. I know Ellie 9-0ing. While Epi is still down stacking, but very nice down stack. Gets the well, gets the T-spin. Ellie now with a 26 spike with that 9 back-to-back. But Epi still living. Ellie broke, unfortunately, and now Epi broke as well. So no back-to-backs on the board. Now Ellie starting the back-to-back, or not. Okay, Fractal from Epi. Gets a 10 spy, but Ellie had some defense ready. But now that is not looking good for Ellie, and yeah, Epi takes the third round. Okay. The opener from Ellie. I don't know openers. Okay, 18 spike. Epi with a very nice well, 17 spike, but Ellie with a clean well as well. Counter spiking right away. Okay, Epi high on the board, but it's still manageable. Oh no, now maybe not. With Ellie back-to-backing. Okay. Well, that looks like some sort of misdrop from Epi. Making it work though. Now Ellie high on the board, but with a nice well. And a very nice 19 spike. Epi caught off guard there a little bit, but managed to live that. Epi with a very nice down stack. Oh, such a clean well right now for Epi. Oh, the team piece misdrop. Oh, that's not good. Yeah. And we are tied again, 3-3. Ooh, a stick spin. Alright. The Stickspin caught Epi off guard there a little bit again, but still managed to leave it. Okay, Ellie with a very dicey board. Yeah, too many misdrops. Epi takes the lead again. Okay, SDPC. And there's the PC, alright. Epi now in trouble because the DPC is coming in, but still Epi is very nicely cancelling. No more PCs, but Ellie now with 18 spikes, still with the back-to-back 7 misdrop the SPs, but it didn't matter. Ellie takes the another point with a 200 APM round there. Okay, Stickspin again from Ellie. Oh, sadly no multiplayer there, but still a 19 spike is a 19 spike. But Epi cancelling it very nicely, and now back to back of their own. Okay, very nice stack from Ellie, and Epi very high on the board, needs to downstack now. Very nice. And now there's the clean. But still some cheese on Epidesus' board. And Ellie now with a clean 9-0. Get that double quad is ready. 14 spike. And Ellie still back-to-back 6. Nice Kaiden. Back-to-back 8. Epidesu trying everything to stay alive. No more back-to-back from Ellie. The Epi doesn't have any attack on the board. Some misdrops on the Ellie side, and now Epidesu with an 11 spike. But that still does absolutely nothing. Because Ellie have a very nice board right now. Some cheese underneath the clean. But yeah, now Epi with 9 spike, alright. And still both with 0 attack on the board. No back-to-backs whatsoever. Now Ellie starting the back-to-back at 2 right now. Epidesu 16 spike. Ellie need to get that back-to-back chain going if they want to win. Because Epi is not going to give rounds for free. Now Epi back-to-back 6. Oh, no back-to-backs on the board. Ellie 9-0ing. And Epi high on the board. Okay, 10 spike. Ellie has some clean. Oh, the eyepiece. Oh, that may spell death. Yeah, and the T-spin misdrop as well. So yeah, Epi takes the lead again, 4-5. Okay, SDPC. Oh, misdrops SDPC, but Epi also sends some garbage, so no PC. Okay, now Epi clean stacking, 6 back-to-back. Ellie with a nice down stack. And no back-to-backs on the board. Ellie trying to make something of their stack. 11 spike from Epi. Very nicely cleaned. Oh, the TP's misdrop again. Quickly fixed, but Epidesu with a 12 spike. Oh, and then another misdrops from Ellie. And Epi gets a 2-point lead. Okay, TKI. And Ellie with a very quick 4 PPS, 6-3 stack. Oh, some misdrops. Epi with a 10 spike, but Ellie still 6-3ing. Oh, very nice. 9 back-to-back very quickly, 10. And Epi is just... Epi just can't do anything. Another nearly 200 APM round from Ellie there. Okay. Oh, Epi with very low on board, but still that board is not very good for attacking. Now some clean garbage. Okay, back-to-back 3 from Epi. Ellie now down stacks everything. No back-to-backs on the board. Ellie very low on the board with no attack whatsoever. Okay. Gets the T-spin going, 21 spike, and Epi very nicely cancelling everything. Now Epi back-to-back 6, both at back-to-back 6, back-to-back 7. Now Ellie 16 spike, and Epi is caught off guard, but still manages to live. Ellie back-to-back 13 and gets even more. Back-to-back 16, Epi is still trying to live, but that will be very difficult, and yeah, no blocks to cancel that, and we are tied again at 6-6. Okay, SDPC. Ooh, very nice. 5 back-to-back already from Ellie. Ooh, Epi with a nice dono. Keep the back-to-back, and Ellie, oh, massive spike from Epi. And the TR set won by Epi, but there are still 4 more points to go. Okay. Epi starting the back-to-back, Ellie with a 20 spike. The back-to-back needs to go. Yeah. Ellie spiking some. Back-to-back 6 at the board. Ooh, 36 spike from Ellie! Oh my god! And we are back 7-7. What was that? Okay, stick spin from Ellie again. Epi 7-2-wing. 27 spike from Ellie. Will Epi leave it? No, they won't. And Ellie takes the lead. Okay, another SDPC. Gets the PC. Okay, Epi now trying to leave the PC. The PCs, but can't. 9-7. Ellie is taking it back. Oh. Opener base drop. Epidesu with some back-to-back, and Ellie barely leaves it, but now with that another dead piece misdrop, that won't be possible anymore. Epi closing the gap, 9-8. Okay, SDPC from Ellie again, and gets the PC. DPC gets the DPC, but Epi still lives it, and the PCs are done for this round, but still Ellie with now Fractal gets the eyepiece again, and yeah, 10-8. Ellie at the match point. Okay, TKI from both. Okay, Ellie now starting the back-to-back. Epidesu already at 5. Broke it though. Ellie broke it too, so we're back to neutral. Okay, and another back-to-back chain starts from Epidesu. Ooh, ZP misdrop again from Ellie, but that was livable, actually. Okay, Fractal from Epi. Kinda greedy, but worked well. Okay, 13 spike. Ellie now with some back-to-back going. At 6 right now. 7. Make that 8. Epi with no attack on the board. Make that 9. Make that 10. Now is the back-to-back chain. Only a 10 spike was enough. Okay, 10 to 9. Ellie still at match point. Misdropping their opener again. Epi trying to manage the stack to get some back-to-back chaining. Already at 4, make that 5. Unfortunately broke it. Oh, the TP's misdrop now. Ellie with a very nice well there, spiking the hell out of Epi, and Ellie takes the match 11 to 9. Unlucky there for Epi. Could take the match. Well, there is still loser's bracket. Okay, waiting for the next match. Okay, both players are in the lobby. Okay, Arisu and Snowy Ryoshi. $300 TR difference. As Ryoshi 24.8, Arisu 24.5. So we actually have a U rank here. And stats are basically the same. Ryoshi is a little bit faster and only 7 more APM, so that could be a very good match. Okay, we're getting the warm-up. And warm-up starts, okay. MS2. Or at least a try to MS2. Okay. Ryoshi with some back-to-back had need to break it because there's no way of preserving it. Arisu at the bottom. Now Ryoshi with some trouble at the top, but gets there nicely. He's dropping the piece in the meantime, but still, it's all fixable. Arisu with clean back-to-back. And now a very clean stack. Okay, both at 3 back-to-back. Arisu broke, but Ryoshi still has the 4 back-to-back on their hands. Looking to get the 6, there it is. Make it 7. Make it 8. And yeah. All you need to do is back-to-back. And you win. That's how the game works. And we are starting the match. Okay, TKI and stick spin. Okay, Arisu 18 spike from their stick spin, and Ryoshi caught off guard but managed to live. Okay, Arisu 8 back-to-back right now. Make it 9, and there it is. There's the break. Now Ryoshi there back-to-back. 4 at the moment. Ooh, trying to get the 5 but couldn't possibly get it. And now, okay, 13 spike. Arisu with some cheese on the board. Not much clean to work with. Ryoshi with 2 lines of cheese, and now Arisu makes the down stack, gets to the clean, now starting the back-to-back chain again. And Ryoshi, okay, very nice picks, but there is the spike from Arisu, gets the 14 yet, and at 11 back-to-back right now. Broke the back-to-back, unfortunately, and now Ryoshi with a very clean well to start back-to-backing at 4 right now. Arisu needs to downstack this very quickly, gets the clean in time. Okay, Ryoshi, T-spin triple, another T-spin triple, oh, but there is no way to make the overhang. And you are back to neutral. Arisu very high on board, but downstacks it very quickly. But and again, Arisu very high on board, gets the clean in time. Ryoshi with a 5-4 stack, making some back-to-back, 12 spike, and Arisu done. Yeah, no, that was not livable with another spike. Ryoshi takes the first point. Okay. MS2. Okay, Ryoshi with a T-spin triple. Now 7-2 from Ryoshi, downstacking it quickly to get the ideal stack. Arisu have some clean, but there's not much of it. Only 4 lines. And 9-0 is not their ideal stack. 17 spike from Ryoshi gets Arisu nice batch of clean. Oh, that is a very nice clean 9-0 right there. And Ryoshi with a bit of trouble at the top. But it's still manageable as well. Arisu starting the back-to-back. While on Ryoshi's side is nowhere to be seen. Arisu at 5. Ryoshi still with no back-to-back. 13 spike from Arisu. Still with back-to-back. Now they broke it. Yeah. Ryoshi still still at the top of the making it back. 17 spike and another 10 gets the round done. Okay, TKI from Ryoshi. MS2 from Arisu. Okay, 10 spike, nothing much. 11 from Ryoshi, right now at 10 back-to-back. Arisu needs to get down real fast. Another 14 from Ryoshi and another 7. 13 back-to-back, and that is 3-2-0 for Ryoshi. Okay, MS2 from Arisu. Ryoshi down stacking it very quickly. Oh, very nice well. 13 spike. Arisu with 5-4 to make it back. Now Ryoshi gets a 12. Arisu still high on the board, but now getting the double quad. Getting it slightly down. Ryoshi with back-to-back again. Gets a 5, gets 6, 7, 14 spike, 8 back-to-back. Arisu needs to downstack quickly. Another 16 spike from Ryoshi, and that will spell death. 0-4. With 11 back-to-back at the end of the round, Ryoshi takes it. Another MS2. Another TKI. Ryoshi starts 2 back-to-back at the very start. Now 3, 4, and 5. Arisu at the top. Okay, get some back-to-back going. Oh, or not. Ryoshi at 9. Make it 10. Make it 11. And Arisu still high. Nice downstack. But that doesn't mean that Ryoshi will break. Okay, Ryoshi broke back-to-back, and now there is an Arisu's chance. But Ryoshi make it work, but Arisu attacks in time and gets the first point on the board. A little greedy for the back-to-back there from Ryoshi. Okay. 6 spin from Arisu. Oh, 17 spike from Ryoshi. That is a quick round. 1-5. Another round. And another stick spin. Arisu waiting. Oh, no multiplayer to be found, unfortunately. Oh, that stack is not looking good, and yeah, That's another quick one for Yoshi. Another TKI, another stick spin. Okay, now Ryoshi with some clean stacking, 6-3. Get some back-to-back going. And Arisu at the top again. Trying to make it work, but Ryoshi still with the back-to-back 7, but Arisu had the perfect cube to defend, and now Ryoshi with no way of defending that. That eyepiece blocked the left side completely, and Arisu takes another point. Okay, Arisu misdrops their opener. Ryoshi now with some back-to-back, already at 4. Arisu 18 spike. But Ryoshi still back-to-backing, make it 11. And Arisu couldn't defend enough. Okay, PCO from Ryoshi. Not getting the PC, and Arisu gets the MS2 PC, gets the DPC, but Ryoshi defended perfectly. Again, now Yoshi with a very nice stack, back-to-back 7 already. Back-to-back 8, 9, and Arisu with no back-to-back at all. But still manages to live. Back-to-back 12, another 16 spike from Yoshi. That's it. 2-8 for Ryoshi. Okay, PCO gets the PC. Arisu with a counter spike, 14. Okay, another 12 spike from Arisu. Some cheese. Other Yoshi still sticking to the back-to-back. Oh, had to broke it. Oh, and the eyepiece misdrop and the J-piece misdrop. Oh, that's not looking good. Will Arisu take advantage of it? Seems like no. Because Yoshi is nearly out of it, still with some trouble, and that's the very well timed spike. 3-8. Okay, another MS2, another PCO. Not getting the PC. Ryoshi, Arisu gets the MS2 PC. Ooh, that's a misdrop. And that will be the end with the washing machine. Only 2 more points for Ryoshi to end this match. Okay, Ryoshi back-to-backing at the start, already at 4. Arisu right now down stacking everything. Get some spike going. Oh, and that actually caught Ryoshi off guard. 4-9, but still 5-point difference. Another TKI, another MS2. 20 spike from Arisu. Ryoshi cancels basically everything. Ryoshi still the back-to-back technique. Gets to 5. Gets to 6, gets to 7. Arisu 10 spike. Ryoshi needs to get out of the back-to-back. And a 14 spike from Arisu, and Ryoshi is caught off guard with no defense. Another point for Arisu. Another stick spin, another TKI. Okay, 11 spike from Ryoshi. Arisu with some clean. Okay. 12 spike from Arisu, but that did nothing. Okay, Arisu with some back-to-back. And Ryoshi now defending. Oh, that may be hard to defend, but gets out. Then now Arisu at the top. Ooh, that Q is not very good for defending right now, and yeah. Match point for Ryoshi. Another PCO, another MS2. Okay, Arisu tanking some garbage. Start that back-to-back. Gets a 15 spike, but Ryoshi defends as well, breaking their back-to-back. But starts it again immediately, and now Arisu just can't do anything, and Ryoshi takes the match. We have another match ready. Needle against Hugh. Hugh 777, not the Hugh 99. Okay. Both X ranks, though Needle 100 TR less, and stats nearly the same in case of APM, but in case of PPS, Hugh is actually over a half PPS faster than Needle. Okay, no warm-up. And we are starting MKO from Needle, quick PC from Hugh, followed by a miss drop. Okay, very nice well from Needle. That clean garbage is very useful. Okay, T-spin triple to clean up. Very cool. Gets the 16 spike, and that's the first round. Okay, TKI, or close to a PC. Little close to a PC as well. Okay, Hughes getting the back-to-back going, make it 8, and Needle caught off guard a little bit, but managed to live, and Hughes still back-to-backing. Oh, drops the back-to-back, unfortunate. Now Needle has the chance to bring the round back. Hugh with a 10 spike, Needle very high on the board. That T-spin triple is very greedy. Okay, not taking it, very good. Oh, an L-piece misdrop from Needle. And Hugh getting the back-to-back going again. 18 spike, 20, and Needle is gone. Okay. The opener, yeah. Needle at the top, actually. Trying to recover. He recovers nicely, still have some clean, but that was some greedy gameplay there, and Hugh takes advantage of it very quickly. Okay, Needle with a PC. Couldn't get the second because of one line of garbage Hugh sent over. Okay. 12 spike from Hugh. And getting the back-to-back already at 6. Needle down stacks everything right now. Okay, Hugh breaking the back-to-back. Nice beatman to fix the stack. And now Needle with a back-to-back of 8. And Hugh with nothing. Needle breaks. That's very good news for Hugh. But Hugh have no attack on the board. Finally, there is some clean, but there's not much of it. Another batch of clean. A little misdrop there. But everything still works. Gets back-to-back 2, breaks it immediately, and now Needle with some very sketchy board tries to do something with it, but can't. Hugh spikes, and that's the round. Okay, Hugh with some extending. Gets a 21 spike, and Needle just can't do anything. 4-1. Okay. Hugh with some early damage, nearly topping out Needle. And now, ooh, Needle with some counter spiking, but Hugh lives it anyway. Oh, the eyepiece misdrop, that is not very good. And Needle spikes again, 6 back to back, and gets another point on the board. Okay, some SDPC extending from Hugh, and that is a quick kill. Okay, PC from Needle. Ooh, some unlucky misdrop there, and Hugh takes advantage immediately. Now Hugh 4 points ahead. A bit of a misdrop from Hugh. Fixed nicely. Now Needle with a 5 back-to-back, broke it, cause had to. Okay, now Hugh with some back-to-back on their side. Make it 6. And the 9-0 doesn't work here, unfortunately, so back-to-back will be broken. Now Needle have the chance to attack. Hugh's board is looking so good right now. STSD. Needle preserving back-to-back like a champ. Gets another round. Okay, MKO PC, we love to see it. Okay, Needle 5 boring. Back to back 5, have to break it. Hugh 12 spike. Needle defending very nicely. Downstack from Hugh, but Needle defends. Oh, that's so very... Okay, Needle trying to start the back-to-back. Both at 2, Needle gets 3. Hugh at 4, both at 4. Needle at 5, Hugh broke. And now Needle. Ooh, unlucky misdrop there. And Hugh takes the 7th round. Okay, 12 spike from Hugh. Okay, sure, Trinity, why not? Back-to-back 7, back-to-back 8 was broken. Now Needle with a very nice clean well. To top out Hugh and does it 4-7. We love to see 4-7, especially in that TL match. Okay, PT from Needle, Hugh high on the board, but could counter spike as well, but needs to get to that clean garbage and can't. Needle gets another round, closing the gap to only 2 points now. Hey Hugh, some SDPC extending. 15 spike, 5 back to back, broke back to back, but still has some very nice board. And Needle gets that fractal going, 6, 7 back to back, broke the back to back again, and few misdrops at the top, and only 1 point is needed to tie the game. Okay, TKI, and not quite extended as DPC, but gets the STSD anyway. 5 back to back, now Needle. Needle gets some back to backs. Back to back 3, back to back 4, 5. Hugh with a very nice board. Needle fixing the stack, gets some more, gets a 9 back to back, and Hugh can't live it. Back to back 10, and we are tied 7-7. Okay, SDPC extension again for Hugh. Oh, unlucky misdrop there. And now Hugh is really cheesed up, but gets a down stack very nicely. But Needle, back to back 8, 9, and it's dead. And Hugh now spiking, 9 spike, Needle at the top, but gets the right pieces to get out. Now both at back to back 2. Hugh breaking. Needle gets the STST. And now Needle with their back to back. Hugh gets the spike. And gets the back to back going. Okay, 24 spike from Hugh. Needle lives it anyway. But this is very tough task to get out of this. But gets out very nicely. Hugh now back to backing, 3-widing, and that will spell death. 7-8. Hugh at the lead. Okay, SDPC extension again from Hugh. Gets the 15 spike, another TSD, back to back 5, back to back 6, but Needle living. And there's another down stack spike from Hugh to make it 7-9. Only 2 points remaining. Okay, Needle with no PC sets up a T-spin triple, but Hugh with very big spikes there makes it 7-10, and now we have match point for Hugh. Okay, Hugh 15 spike, Needle at the very top, but gets the 17 spike. And Hugh couldn't live it. 8-10. Needle still can make a comeback. Ooh, okay. Eyepiece misdrop, and Hugh with a very clean stack to take the match 11-8. And that will conclude the losers 8 matches. We will go to losers 6 matches now. Starting off with Asashi against Snowy Ryoshi. Look at the stats. Asashi 24,949, Ryoshi 24,848. Very nice TR from both players, 101 TR difference. And Asashi is quite speedy, 2.9 PPS, 113 and a half APM. Ryoshi 100 APM, 2.4 PPS. Close stats. We will start with a warm-up. Okay, both TKIing, Asashi tanking the first, TSD. Okay, Asashi with a very quick 18 spike to end the warm-up. And we will start shortly the main game. Okay, Asashi starting with a TKI, Ryoshi tanking the first. And now Asashi with some LST going. Back to back 5. Okay, now Brokes it. Not ideal LST board there. Still, Ryoshi. Come back to back chain is on the board. Asashi with a 9-0 board right now. And Ryoshi with no back-to-back on the board. Asashi making it work. Gets a 9 spike and Ryoshi is at the top with nothing to be done. Asashi takes the first game of this match. Okay, Asashi speeding. Ryoshi with some AFK. Placement. Okay, we are getting back. Oh, mister from Asashi, the T-spin, the T-piss. Now, will Ryoshi take advantage, or will Asashi defend? And yeah, Asashi will defend. Gets a 16, 18, 22 spike on the road down to the bottom. Asashi, a very nice back-to-backing, and there is nothing to be done again to live 0-2. And Asashi again with the opener I don't know the name of because I don't know openers. That seems to get you to 5 back-to-back very easily, and yeah, and Ryoshi having some troubles with it. Okay. Some JP Smith drop on Asashi. Well, Ryoshi doesn't have a nice board as well. Now gets to the clean. Asashi with a 9 spike. Ryoshi trying everything to stay alive, but Asashi we have another 12 spike, and Ryoshi he's down 0-3. Okay, stick spin. Washing machine from Yoshi gets the job done, I guess. But Asashi with a very nice board there, very nice spike, nearly topping out Yoshi. Okay, now Ryoshi with a 5 back-to-back. And Asashi leaves it all. Don't care, just go. Okay. 18 spike from Asashi, but Ryoshi defends very nicely. Gets a 15 spike of their own, but Asashi is on the back-to-back chain right now, and yeah, the Fractal does it. 4 points ahead. Okay, stick spin from Asashi again. Gets a 19 spike, but Ryoshi leaves it. Another 14. At 8 back-to-back. Asashi right now, 9. Make it 10. Already double digits, 11. 13. And that's it. 0-5. The opener from Asashi. And Ryoshi defending. Gets a 15 spike. Asashi high on the board but manages to get down very quickly. And now Ryoshi with trouble at the top, 0-6. Okay, Ryoshi is really not having fun with that opener of Asashi. And Asashi just making the back-to-back work, 11 back-to-back, and that is 0-7. Okay, misdrop. So no opener. Okay, Yoshi, T-spin triple. Okay. Ryoshi back-to-back 5, 6, but Asashi 10 spike. And Ryoshi need to break the back-to-back. Gets a 6 combo, but it still does nothing. Ooh, that's a nice spike from Ryoshi, and Asashi is gonna drop a round, so sweep is denied after 7 points. Okay, Asashi with some LST. Ryoshi, nice spike. But now Asashi with a very clean well right now. Gets a 9 spike. It's a 6 and Ryoshi at the top. 15 spike, 16, but Ryoshi manages to live. Okay, 21 spike from Ryoshi, but Asashi disappearing it immediately. The spike did not happen at all. Okay, 16 spike. And now Asashi is very cheesed up. Ooh, and that was some greedy teeth right there. Ryoshi takes another point. Okay. Ryoshi manages to go down. Fractal. But no attack. On the board. Asashi with some back-to-back of one. Oh, that piece misdrop, and Yoshi spikes perfectly in time to get the third point. Comeback is possible. Asashi. Stick spinning. Spin the stick. Okay, back-to-back 8, and Yoshi at the top trying to live and live. 4-7. Okay, stick spin again from Asashi, and Yoshi misdropping TKI. 15 spike from Asashi. That's it. 4-8. Okay. Early back-to-back from Asashi. 17 spike. $11 from Yoshi. Okay, 30 spike. Asashi at the top, but fixing the stack very nicely. 11 spike, 15-16. The Yoshi defends very nicely. Another 10. And there's the LST. And Asashi is just going with that LST. Back-to-back 7, and Yoshi defends very nicely. Asashi didn't get the right bag to continue the LST and drops another round. Okay, both with TKI. Now Yoshi with some LST. Okay, Asashi. Okay, 18 spike. And that was actually enough. 6-8. Only 2-point gap. Asashi MKO. T-spin triple. Gets a 15 spike. And now Yoshi defends everything. $12 spike. Asashi greeding a little bit. Gets an 11 spike. Okay, Yoshi needs to get to that clean. The board of Asashi is not ideal at all, with some holes. And yes, Yoshi again spiking on the perfect moment, gets the 7th point. Only 1 point till we are tied. And now Asashi 5 PPS and misdrops. Yoshi slow but steady, 3 PPS. The consistency is there. Back-to-back 7, 8, 9. And Asashi is having really not much fun with that spike of Ryoshi, and we are tied 8-8. EKI and pick spin. Okay, Asashi quickly getting to back-to-back 4, even 5. Ryoshi with a nice well as well. Back-to-back 8 from Asashi. But Ryoshi is still in this. Asashi broke. And now Ryoshi, all those misdrops may spell death. But Asashi's board is not looking great either. And now this is anyone's game. Asashi building some back-to-back. Ryoshi surviving, closing the well. That was not a great decision there. And Asashi takes the lead again. Asashi LST. Ryoshi just back-to-backing. 18 spike from Asashi, gets another 6. And that's the 10th point, match point for Asashi. Will Yoshi bring it back to tiebreaker? Now need to get 3 points in a row. That happened before, and even more. Very nice 18 spike, but Asashi was ready to take it. Okay, now Asashi with a little misdrop there. And Yoshi needs to spike now, but no attack on the board. And Asashi gets out. Now there is some clean on Yoshi's board, but it's not much. Asashi not starting the back-to-back. But now Yoshi. Okay. Neutral game right now. Okay, Asashi. Some clean on the board, 12 spike. Ryoshi takes it. Oh, but those pieces aren't ideal at all to defend it. Asashi 11 spike. Ryoshi survives it. But still very high on the board. Asashi 12 spike. Ryoshi defends it really nicely again. Now Asashi back-to-back 7. But Ryoshi with a 13 spike. Asashi is defending also. Spikes are going left and right. Nearly 2 minutes into the round now. Asashi with some cheese. Needs to get down to the clean. Ryoshi with no garbage on the board. Only one line of cheese. Gets the STSD going. 10 spike. Asashi. Very nice defense. 12 from Asashi. And we are going closer and closer to the margin time, when the spikes will be even more powerful than before. But both with no attack on the board. Now Asashi with Ryoshi with 4 back-to-back. Asashi with a 9-0. Ryoshi 14 spike. Another 6. And Asashi can't get out. 9-10 after 3 minutes. Okay, stick spin from Asashi, not having a PC there. Ryoshi. Okay, and we are back to neutral. Very nice 17 spike from Ryoshi, but still Asashi lives it through with no problem. Okay, 10 spike from Asashi. And Ryoshi very nicely down stacking there. And now Asashi back to back 9. Make it 10, 11 and 12, 16 spike, but Ryoshi still lives. STSD 14 spike again, and there was no eyepiece in the queue to let Ryoshi stay alive for a little longer, and Asashi takes it 11-9. Really close match there. Yes, very top tier commentating. I am so rusty at commentating. Last time I was commentating like, I don't know, months ago. Like in maybe August or something, or even earlier this year. So yeah. School is not making it easy at all with having time. Okay, next match. Epidesu and Hugh 777. Still waiting for the players to show up in the lobby. In the meantime, chat, how was your day? Great to hear. Mine was good also. I was taking a trial of a final exam today from English. I think I got it very good, like maybe 90+%, maybe even 100. So yeah. Good, good prediction for what I may achieve on the real final in May. So yeah, last year of school, and yeah, I will be finally free. Only need to survive till May, and the school will be over. Okay, we have both players in the lobby now. And now we are waiting to start the show. Okay, Flower is here. Let's go. Okay. Okay, no warm up. Seems like. So we are getting right into it. Okay. Okay, Hugh started with some back-to-back, broke it early, only at 4. Epi now with some clean garbage. And Hugh still 9-0-ing. Oh, that was not good. Little misdropping. And Epi takes the first round. Okay, TKI. Okay, Hugh starting some back-to-back now. Okay, the 9-0 back-to-back is going. 8, 9, and there's the double digit. Epi can't keep up with that back-to-back, and Hugh right now at 12. Ooh, with no board to continue, and Epi takes advantage of that. Okay. Hugh cancelling the STSD there. Right now, both seemingly even, no back-to-back on the board. And Epi with a nice chunk of clean. It's a 10 spike. Now Hugh with 15. And Hugh starts the back-to-back chaining. Makes it 4. Epi a little behind on 3. And Hugh converts it to the 9-0. Again, 9 back-to-back. Wastes T. But it's all good. Makes it 11, 16, 17 spike. Epi defends it really nicely. And Epi with a fractal. cancel the second TSD though. Hugh with some too wide there. Epi at the top. This is not looking good for Epi. Yeah. Hugh is on the board. 2-1. Okay. Hugh starts with a 9-0 against the PC. Very nice. Miss drops the IPs immediately after. Epi now with a very solid chunk of clean. Okay. Now Hugh with some clean as well. But no back-to-back to make it even more stronger. And Epi with an 18 spike. Hugh defends it though. No real danger there. And now Hugh with some problems at the top. Epi with another 12 spike. Still has the back-to-back of 7. But it won't last any longer. And Hugh still high on the board. Okay. Epi with some speed. Hugh with a 12 spike. Okay, that is some garbage. But Epi leaves that very nicely. 16-25 spike. But Hugh manages to live. Oh, but now Hugh with some real trouble. Tries everything they can to stay alive, and it seems to be working. Very nice downstack from Hugh, and that will earn them the round, and we are tied. Okay, Hughes. Some J misdrop. Starting fairly slow. Thirteen spike from Epi. 16 from Hugh. And still did nothing. And the clean down stack. Epi there, though there's I misdrop there. Unlucky. That may convert into something worse. Even though you right now on back-to-back 11 broke it sadly, and now Epi has a chance to bring the round back. And those pieces were really bad. And Epi takes the round. Okay, Hugh with some SDPC extensions. Epi with a 15 spike. Okay, fairly even right now. Epi 10 spike. Hugh, oh, those mid drops, unlucky. Epi takes another round. 2 points ahead. Okay, Hugh starting some back-to-back.
Ooh, Epi with a 23 spike out of nowhere makes it 5-2. 3 points ahead. Okay, both even with the back-to-back. They're both breaking it. Okay, Hugh, 10 spike. Now Epi with some holes there. Okay. Epi, 11 spike. Hugh in the middle of the board with no attack on it. Oh, Epi is making some back-to-back right now. Oh, but those pieces aren't ideal at all, but still it's livable somehow. Very nice downstack from Epi, but there is still Hugh with their back-to-back, ready to strike. There's a 16, but there's also a spike from Epi. Hugh, 24 spike, Epi lives it. Oh, but those misdrops from Epi. Unfortunate. PC from Hugh. Couldn't get the second, unfortunately. 18 spike from Epi. Hugh barely makes it out alive. Epi with a fractal. Doing absolutely nothing. Okay, some downstick from Epi. Okay, Epi now with a very clean well. What the TP's misdrop! Unlucky! And Hugh gets back another round, 5-4. Epi, 17 spike. You're not ready yet to spike back. And yet still no back-to-back on the board. Oh, nice spike from Hugh. And another misdrop from Epi. And we are tied. Okay. Epi, some early spikes, but Hugh still lives it. That's another good board. But will Hugh live? I think no. That is 6-5 for Epi. Okay, PC from Hugh. Oh. Sad misdrop there. Okay, Epi now starting a back-to-back chain. Gets to 5, gets to 6, gets to 7. Hugh not falling behind. 7 as well, not even 8, 9, 26 spike. Epi broke back to back to live the round, but still Hugh with a 13 spike gets it back anyway, 6 to 6. Hugh misdropping. The washing machine is real. Epi, quick 12 spike. Hugh, quick 12 spike as well. Another 12 spike from Epi, and Hugh tries to live but can't. 7 to 6. Okay. No PC from Hugh. Okay, 12 spike from Hugh. Still at the back-to-back 6 right now. Epi down stacking everything. And now Hugh unlucky. Epi takes another point, increasing their lead. Only 3 points for Epi to stay alive in the tourney. Quick 15 spike from Epi. And Hugh mid-dropping very much right now. Okay, triple fractal from Epi, very cool, very nice. Okay. Oh, very nice clean well throw from Epi, 14 spike. Another 9. Hugh with the well of their own, and Epi misdropping a couple pieces manages to live. Hugh with no attack on the board, letting Epi go down. And another couple of misdrops from Epi. But still Hugh has no attack on the board. So Epi can make it back. Another misdrop from Epi. Hugh still no attack to punish those misdrops. Okay, a bit of clean. 10 spike, but that's nothing. Oh, what Hugh missed of the J piece, and that's it. 9 to 6. Nice. Okay, Hugh 9 owing gets the PC, very nice. There's a line from Epi. No more PCs. Still, okay, Epi 15 spike. Okay, Hugh still 9-0ing. 7 back-to-back, breaks it though. And Epi with a very nice chunk of clean gets the job done. Match point for Epi. Okay. Another couple misdrops from Hugh. Fixes it though very quickly. Epi, what is this? Okay, fixed. Very nice. Oh, another misdrop from Epi. Okay, Hugh at back-to-back 3. Make it 5, but still not much attack going on there. Epi with no attack whatsoever. Okay, Hugh 9-0ing. Seems to work. Oh, some lag there from Epi. Or maybe that was from me, I don't know. Oh! 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 DC Cannon! DC Cannon at match point! Oh wow! Okay. Well, 10-6 before the DC. Oh. Oh. Okay. So Epi will actually forfeit their match, will not continue. So even though Hugh was down 10-6, they will go to the next match. So that will be the match. And now we'll move on to winners finals. So that will be Ellie and Neko. Okay. Waiting for players to join. Okay, in the meantime, I will go on a quick break, so be right back. Okay, I am back. Mhm. Still waiting for the players. Oh, oh, okay, we have them both now. Neko and Ellie. The top 100 show match. We're getting a warm up. And here we go. Okay, Neko with some PKI misdrops. Okay, Ellie with early back-to-back, 14-15 spike. Neko will not match that, but still gets a chunk of clean. Ellie 5-4ing, Neko doing exactly the same. And Ellie now with 18 spike, and Neko still having their back-to-back, going to double digits now, breaking unfortunately, and Ellie misdropping the LPs at the top. Very nice 1 minute warm up. And there we go. On to the real match now. Golfs in chat, and here we go. PCO, no PC. Okay. Oh, that was some pressure there. Very cool. First point. Okay, TKI, both. Okay, Neko with some LST type of stack gets the job done. Okay, stick spin from Ellie. And Neko counters it very nicely. Now Ellie with some amount of clean garbage there. 16 from Neko. Slight misery from Ellie, but still makes it work. Neko with another 15 spike. Gets the STSD. Neko another STSD. Now Ellie starting the back-to-back chain. Gets a 23 spike. And Neko, oh, close, but Ellie sends some more garbage. Gets a point on the board. Okay, TKI from both. Ellie getting into some type of LST, but it's not really LST. Okay, Ellie at the top, making sure to stay alive. Neko right now, striding 4 PPS. Very nice 15 spike, and there we go. Okay, another TK from both. Neko starting up the LST. Oh, me drops the TP. Unlucky there. But still making it work. Another 11 spike from Neko. And Ellie now with some trouble there, but at the bottom right now. And Neko really high up. But gets the job done. Very nice down stack. Okay, now Ellie. 15 back to back. 16, and the back to back is dead. Still, Neko is in a good shape there. Now Ellie at the top. Kind of greeting for that quad. It still worked out. And now Neko with their back-to-back. And Ellie still lives. And Neko with a hefty well. But so is Ellie. Now some misdrops on Neko's side, and Ellie spikes. And that's it. Making contact again. Okay, Neko quickly starting back to back. Okay, 11 spike. Okay, 16 spike, 10 back to back. Ellie is defending really well right now, but there's more and more and more coming from Neko. 220 money around. Okay, 16 didn't. Oh. Okay, that didn't work well. Well, it was worth a try though. Okay, now Ellie back to back 0. Neko building the back to back. Oh, misdropping the T-spin. And now Ellie 21 spike. Neko lives. No problem. Okay, now Ellie with some greedy setups. It seems to work out, but Neko is not dead yet. Oh, it's so misdrops from Neko. And Ellie takes another point, making contact again. Okay, Neko, 5 PPS. Misdrops the T again. Okay, T-spin triple. Takes the stack a little bit. Okay. Ellie now at the bottom. Neko with no attack. Okay, 13 spike from Ellie. And no attack again on the boards. Okay, 17 from Ellie, 23, 20, 32. Okay, that came out of nowhere. But Neko is still alive. Oh, nowhere. Okay. Not alive anymore. And we are tied. Okay, some goofy stacking there. Okay, 14 spike from Neko. Ellie with a 9. 20 from Neko, and Ellie's caught off guard. MKO. Okay, Ellie gets the color clear, no PC. Okay, hefty back-to-backing right now from Ellie. Right now 8, 9, gets to the double digits, 11. Just 4 PPS back-to-back stacking from Ellie, seems to work out. 15, 16, but Neko is holding strong. Right now, gets to 20, breaks the back-to-back. And Neko survives the slaughter of 20 back-to-back. Okay, 14 spike from Neko. Ellie still holding strong. Now Neko is back-to-backing as well. 12 spike, 7 back-to-back, and now Ellie with some heavy problems at the top, but gets down. 20 spike from Neko. 12 back-to-back. And Ellie just couldn't do anything with this Q. That was a round. The Neko is running 6-4 right now. 2 points. Okay, 14 spike from Neko. Oh, some unlucky misdrops there on Neko's side. Ellie taking the point, making contact. Okay, Neko. Quick back to back. And Ellie caught off guard again. 7-5. Okay, T-spin tower, 25 spike from Neko. Okay, Neko sacrificing the back-to-back for a down stack. Ooh, unlucky. Ellie taking another. Okay, 21 from Ellie. Neko at the top and IP's blocked the right side. So there we have 7-7 tied again. Okay. Ooh. Unlucky there for Ellie. With not much of a spike, Neko takes the 8th round. Oh, that was a nice T-spin there. And Neko quickly at 7 back-to-back. Unfortunately broke it, but still going. That 200 APM. Ellie's having trouble with that 200, and there's the 23 spike, and that's the round. 7-9 for Neko. Okay, Neko LST. Oh, but there is not a LST bag right now. 27 spike from Ellie, and Neko can't live it. Okay. TST tower from Neko again. 13 spike. Okay, 12 spike from Ellie. And Neko holding strong right now. Both with no attack on the board. Neko now with back-to-back chain starting. 5, 6, 12 spike. Ellie still holding. Neko breaking back-to-back. So is Ellie fixing spike though, but Neko's holding strong as ever. Okay, Neko now trying to reach that clean garbage. Reaches it, but not in time. Ellie spikes at the perfect moment, and it's tied 9-9 again. Okay. We have some SDPCs, but no PCs. And now Neko with a very quick 4 PPS, 7 back-to-back, gets the 10th point, gets the match point. Now Ellie needs to take the round to stay alive. But misdrops their opener, and Neko gets the quick back-to-back, gets the quick win in the last round. 11-9 for Neko. And that secures their space in Grand. and Ellie will see their opponent in losers finals, which will be Asashi or Hugh777 from losers semis, which we will have in a moment.
Okay. Waiting for players to show up. Okay, stalling. Oh, there we go. Both players in the lobby. Okay, no warm up. And here we go. Okay. Hugh starting with some extended SDPC. Asashi with big spin. Oh, misdropping the OP. Unlucky there. Okay. Okay, Hugh with some back-to-back, breaking it, unfortunately. Still no back-to-back on the board. Okay, Hugh now with an 11 spike. Another 12. Asashi with a very clean board right now, and Hugh, oh well, couldn't get past those attacks. And Asashi opens the match.
Oh, PC. There we have the PC. Another. There we have another PC. Asashi 19 spike in counter. Q at the top, but very easily picks the board. And now Asashi at the top trying to live and can. Okay, quick 1-1. Okay, Hugh 16 spike, 19. And now no attack on the board. Now Asashi with some 6 string. 13 spike, Hugh at the top. Both are at the top actually, but Asashi makes it down. Hugh makes it down too eventually. Now Hugh, a little bit of cheese on the board. Asashi not so much, only one line. Now Hugh with back-to-back 3. Not anymore. And still no attack on the board. Okay, now Hugh 11 spike, that did nothing. Asashi with STSD cancel the second TSD, unlucky. And now misdropping the SPs, but lives it eventually. And yeah, Hugh takes the lead. Okay, PT. $15 spike from Asashi. Make it 21. Oh, Hugh. Ooh, that was harsh. And we are tied again. Okay, Asashi, 14 spike from their stick spin. Hugh with a very nice down stack. Counters it perfectly. Okay, Hugh with a 14 spike. Got the STSD, but okay, got the T pieces in time. 17 from Akashi, very nice down stack. 17, 18, 19 from Hugh though, and takes the round with it. Okay, stick spin from Akashi once more. Okay. Hugh makes a fractal. Does nothing. Okay, now with some misdrops on the board, Hugh tries to make it work somehow. Okay, gets down a little bit, but Asashi, now with no attack on the board, Hugh have to take it. Yes, and they will get down a little bit. Another spike and another misdrop from Hugh, and that's a 14 from Asashi to end the round. 3-3. Okay, Asashi still with a stick spin. 15 spike. Hugh lives it. No problem. Oh, another set of misdrops from Hugh and 11th spike from Asashi. Hugh lives though. At the very top, but lives. But now may not, and Asashi takes the lead. Okay, Hugh, some extending. And Asashi with rough board drops the round. Okay. Okay. What is this? Anyway. Okay, Asashi at the top. Hugh misdrops again. And Asashi tries to live. And makes it. Makes it down. Starting some back-to-back chain with some fractal. 13 spike, Hugh at the top with no eyepieces in queue, one piece off, but Asashi takes the round again. Okay, Asashi with some misdrops. Hugh gets the PC. Okay, now Hugh really close to winning, and there it is. A very rough board there for Asashi. 5-5, really getting neck and neck in this match. $15 6-pin spike. Okay, Hugh with really greedy fractal there. Couldn't really do much. Okay, 19 spike from Hugh. Okay, Hugh back-to-backing, gets a 7, gets an 8, and dead. And Asashi now needs to consolidate, but didn't. And now Hugh with a board to get down. And gets down, and actually Asashi misdropping a whole bunch. Tied again. No breakpoints are dropped in this match. Okay. Asashi some pressure early on, but Hugh lives it very nicely. Ooh, 22 spike from Asashi. Damn. That's it, 7-6. Six pin. 15 spike and Hugh. drops a breakpoint. 8-6. Asashi 2-point lead. That may be crucial. "12 spike. Ooh, now Asashi misdropping. Q with a 12 spike takes the point back. 8-7, but it's still not tied. Okay, TKI. 10 spike from Asashi. No back-to-back on the board early on. 13 spike from Asashi, now starting the back-to-back. Oh, unfortunately breaks it. Really high up also, and Hugh takes the point, and it's tied again, 8-8. Oh, Asashi misdrops their stick spin. Okay, but Asashi fixes their stack really quickly. Now Hugh stone 4 wide. Little one. Oh, really close to a PC there, but now Asashi 12 spike. And now Hugh spiking with that back-to-back 4, but Asashi gets a 16. Now Hugh trying everything, but Asashi has a back-to-back 6, now dropped it. Ooh, another misdrop from Asashi. Hugh may take advantage of that. Quickly fixed. And Hugh now. Ooh, and the LP's misdrop. Oh no! Fixed quickly though, but still 8 spike from Hugh. That will be devastating. And it is. Hugh takes the lead 9-8. It's still anyone's game, but Hugh now with a lead. Very quick back-to-backing from Hugh. Asashi leaves it. Another spike from Hugh. Asashi very high up, but gets down really quickly, and Hugh misdrops couple pieces. That's it, 9-9. First to 2. Who wins lives on to play Ellie. Okay, Asashi 8 spike, looking for the multiplayer, but didn't have one. Now Asashi at the bottom, Hugh in the middle of the board, getting that down stack. Now Asashi have spiking opportunity and takes it. Hugh misdrops a T-piece. Asashi at match point. Okay, Asashi 12 spike. Hugh with a really clean border lane, but needs to get to the eyepieces, gets them in time. And Asashi still making the 200 APM plays, but Hugh lived it. Now 10 spike from Hugh, and Asashi has no board to defend, and we have a tiebreaker right now. One last round to decide it all. Who will be playing Ellie? Asashi, 6 spin, Hugh extended as DPC. Who will win? And the winner
is not yet announced, but Hugh still lives. Asashi with back-to-back 1, back-to-back 0, mini T-spin quad. Let's go. That happens sometimes. Okay, Hugh. Not a great board, but not bad either. Asashi now with lots of cheese underneath that 5 lines. Downstacks it perfectly. And now Hugh LP's misdrop, that may spell something. But still fixes it right away. Asashi now with a 7-2 stack. No attack whatsoever. Now Hugh, that board is really chunky. That is not a very good board. Still manages to get something out of it. Asashi at the bottom. Gets a 10 spike, gets a 16 spike. Hugh now at the top. Looking for those pieces to attack. And now Asashi misdropping a little bit. Hugh with no attack on the board. Now gets the IP's 9 spike, but Asashi is already out. And now 13 spike from Asashi and Hugh is in trouble. But still gets the down stack. Little misdrop there. It's the 2-minute mark. The gravity is starting to increase second by second, and Hugh really has a not great board, while Asashi is sitting at the bottom of their board. Hugh as well right now, but Asashi has some attack opportunities, and Hugh has now the C event 17 spike, but still it did nothing. Only a couple lines of cheese. Okay. We're getting closer to margin time, and Asashi with a PC! And now Hugh has a very clean well, and Asashi at the top and can't do anything. Hugh takes it in the tiebreaker, nearly 3 minutes of that tiebreaker. And Hugh lives to play another game now against Ellie in losers finals. Well, that was a match. Oh, I see, Hugh. Okay, so we won't have a losers finals match because Hugh need to sleep. So we will go into Grants, into a rematch. Neko against Ellie. Neko on the winner side, Ellie on the losers. And we will see how that one will go. The final showdown of Radiant 68.
Okay, so now we're waiting for Neko to show up, and we will start the grands. And there we go. Both players in the lobby. Let the final showdown start. Why do I do that? Okay, a little misclick. Okay, and let's go. We will start with a warm-up before the grands. Okay, Neko starting with the LSD. Quick damage, quick spikes, and Ellie just can't defend that. Okay. Let's go. Start the show. Okay, quick PC from Ellie. Neko defends perfectly and gets a very quick first round. Okay, now Ellie starts with some LSDing and Neko just melted down a little bit. And we have a quick tie. Quick 1-1. Okay. Neko quickly starting with some back-to-back. Ellie gets the PC, gets the DPC, misdrops the SDPC, and dies. Quick 3 rounds. Many more to go. Okay, Neko clean down stack there. Nice 10 spike. Elena with a very clean well underneath and gets to it quickly. Okay, Neko, little trouble, but gets out very nicely. Okay, gets the back-to-back started, but now Ellie 12 spike, back-to-back needs to go. Okay, both down stacking very nicely, but Neko with a higher combo sends some more to Ellie, and now Neko 11 spike again, Ellie very high on the board. Another 11 from Neko. Okay, another 9. Ellie in the middle of the board gets an 11 spike as well. Neko with no attack on the board right now, setting the fractal, gets a 10 spike. Another 10. Okay, gets some back-to-back going, gets the 11 spike. But Ellie is countering every single one of Neko's spikes. Okay, TST. TST into quad 12 spike and Neko now in trouble. But gets down. Oh, SP's misdrop. Favorable. Turns it into a fractal. Started the back-to-back chain. And now very quickly down stacking. And Ellie double-digit back-to-back. When Neko now with no Q to live. Ellie still back-to-backing, 14 back-to-back. And we are tied again. Okay, Neko extended SDPC. Gets a 14 spike. Gets another 12. Ellie marching down the board. Gets the down stack. Oh, but there's another 12 from Neko, and that's it. Another round. Gone. Neko leads 3-2. Okay, a bit of a 4-white from Ellie. Okay. A bit of a neutral game here. Ooh, Ellie with a 15 spike. Caught Neko off guard there. And we have another tie. Okay, Ellie with SDPC. Sadly, no PC there. Okay, Neko 14 spike. Ellie is 14 spike as well. 14 and 14. And another 14 from Neko. The 3 14s in a row. And you have a win. Okay, nice TST. Another. And there's some T-spins. Back to back as well. 5, now 6, and Ellie just can't do anything. And Neko takes a break point. 3-5 for Neko. One step closer to taking the tourney. Okay. Oh, now Ellie with some very nice back-to-back gets the point back. 4-5. Ellie gets the PC. Neko 15 spike. Oh, misdrops the TPs. Gets it back, fortunately. Oh, but now Ellie spiking again, gets the point back. And now it's another tie, 5-5. Okay. Quick PC from Neko. We won't see a second though. But it will be still enough as Ellie just misdrops everywhere. Second half of the match right now. Hey, Neko with a very quick nearly 5 PPS tried, gets another point, 7-5. Okay, TKI from both, no tanking damage there. Neko LST, but have to get out of it. Okay, TST. Okay, 18 spike from Ellie. Now, Neko some back-to-backing. Ellie tries to live. No back-to-back on both sides. Now, 1 apiece, 2 apiece. 3, Neko got a 4. 5, 6, and death. 5-8. Only 3 points for Neko to take the tourney. Okay, Neko misdrops the opener and Ellie gets the SDPC going, gets the PC, and Neko still lives. Ellie gets the DPC, but Neko still alive. And now Ellie gets the second SDPC and misdrops the DPC, but it was enough as Neko was misdropping at the top, 6-8. Okay, TKI. Stick spin. Oh, 24 spike from Ellie from that stick spin. But Neko with a very nice wheel right now. kinda struggles, but gets down eventually. Ellie now at the bottom with no attack on the board. Ooh. Ellie starts some back-to-backing right now. LST stack. Kind of. Gets to back-to-back 5, 6. And Neko just starting their back-to-back chain. Ellie have 8 already. 9. Double digits 10. 11, 12, 16 spike, and Neko just couldn't do anything about it. 7 to 8. Ellie gets back slowly but surely to get that tie again. And maybe, just maybe, get that bracket reset. Oh, Neko hardly misdropping right now. Okay, gets the both eyepieces down there. Now Ellie 11 spike and Neko misdrops once more. Now Ellie and Neko 13 spike. Ellie lives it through, gets the spike of their own 13. Now Neko needs to go down. Gets a 10 spike, gets a 14 spike, and Ellie now just couldn't do anything about it. 7 to 9, Neko 2 points ahead and 2 points to winning. Okay. Some quick T-spins from both. Neko already at 5 back-to-back, had to break it unfortunately. Now Ellie with a 26-5 without 9 back-to-back, but Neko still lives it. Gets a spike of their own, and Ellie at the top just can't do nothing. And now 7 to 10, Neko at tournament point. TK from Ellie, misdrop from Neko. And Ellie now starting the LST, or not LST. 9-0. Same thing. Not really. Anyway. Okay, 3 back-to-back on Ellie's side. Oh, but now breaks the back-to-back. Neko with a 10 spike. Ellie in danger right now. Neko with no attacking board right now. Ellie making something out of their stack. Gets a little spike, but Neko now 13-17. Ellie lives. Still has a chance. Now Neko with that greedy TST tower. Gets it though. Now Ellie misdrops the eyepiece. Gets a 14, 15, 19, 20, 27, spike 31, but Neko is not giving up. It is not dying. Neko wants to win. No bracket resets allowed here. If you're playing Neko, 18 spike, and Ellie lives it though. Now misdropping the S-piece, and that's it. That's the game. That's the tourney. Neko takes it. 11 to 7. Whew, that was a game. That was a game. And congratulations to Neko for taking Radiant 68. And that will be all we have for today. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you JDKRX for the raid. Appreciate it. And we will end the stream shortly.
Okay. Give me that. Come on. Okay, this is good. Give me that. All right. Boom. Okay. So I will actually go now from VC and go to my stream. So see ya.